suppose, man, that we all, in each and every one faces, that we all have an idea of what love is, but none of us really know. Just saying. All of you sitting here's got a different idea of what love is. Even you two together have got a different idea of what love is. And that's what it is, you know? Yeah. And because we all got a different idea of what love is, we go out into this world and we take this idea that we have and we share it with other people. Or we look for other people who have a similar idea as we do. Alright? And we share it with them, man. And our hope and our only desire is for them to share it back with us the same way that we share it with them. Yeah. Alright? That's our hope, man. That's our desire. Yes. This is how we come to believe that other people love us. Is when they do for us what we've done for them. They say to us what we've said to them. Yeah, on and on. Alright. The problem with this is that everybody else has got a different idea than you about what love is. And so you're not going to get back what you've given. People are not going to do for you what you have done for them. Yeah, alright. And that hurts. That's where pain comes from, guys. That's where pain comes from. In your mind, you're telling yourself, man, I love them, I gave myself to them, I gave them my heart, I did this, I did that, and they wouldn't do it for me, they don't love me. Alright. You know, when I understood this, I realized this, man, because, you know, that's what I told myself all the time. God don't love me. God loved me, He wouldn't let this happen. He wouldn't do this. This wouldn't happen. This wouldn't happen. This wouldn't go on in the world. And God loved us. Yeah, okay. I didn't know what love was. Because if I knew what love was, I wouldn't say that. Was? Yeah? Yeah. If I knew what love was, I would be thanking God for all the love that He's given to me each and every day. Yeah, alright. Now when I understand and believe that God did love me, yeah, it caused something to grow within me. And that was the desire to return to God what God had given to me. Yeah, love. Love. Just saying, guys. You know? Yeah. Matthew chapter 22, verses 36 through 30. The scribes came to Christ and they asked him, he said, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? And Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Alright. You know, there was a time in my life when I got serious. Just saying, man, I got serious. I'm tired of this life. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of this happening to me. I'm tired of that happening to me. I want this. I want that. And yeah, alright. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. Man. This scripture kept popping into my mind. This is all you got to do, Russell. This is it. Right here, man. This is it. This is it. How hard is that? It's easy. Yeah. Problem was, I didn't know what love was. I did. I thought love was a feeling in my heart, right? Yeah. And if I got that feeling in my heart with another person, then that's love. Alright. What I'm going to tell you guys today, man, is that is not love. Love is so much more than that. Just like faith, when we believe that God and Jesus exists, yes, is merely the first step of this faith. It's not all what faith is. Yeah, alright. Love is the same, brothers. Yeah, man. It's quite more complicated than just having that feeling. Because the problem is, listen, the problem with that feeling is that lust feels the same way. Yeah, think about that. Alright. Lust feels the same way, guys. And too often in our lives we confuse lust with love. Love is not easy to have, man. Yeah, love's got to grow. Alright. And as I told myself, man, this is what you got to do, this is what you got to do. I'm beginning to ask myself, well, how do I really do that? I mean, how do I have a relationship with God? I can't see Him. I can't talk to Him. He never talked to me. I mean, you know, no, man, He never spoke with voice in the sky and talked to me, no matter how much I looked up at the sky and howled and begged for God to speak to me. You know, yeah, alright. You've got to prove this or prove that, or give me this or give me that, or do this or do that all my life. You never had. So how do I love somebody like that? Upon further inspection, 1 John chapter 5 verses 1 through 4 tells us that if we believe on Jesus Christ, that He is the Christ, then we are children of God. Yeah. And if children of God, we will love God and Christ. Yeah. Now the way to do this, the way to love God, is to keep His commandments. Now there's our first wall. That's our first wall. You're out, you're hurt, you're low, whatever, man. All kinds of problems going on in this world. We're going to hustle. We're going to kick it on the streets, man. We're going to be dishonest at times, man. We're going to lie. We're going to steal. We're going to do whatever it takes to get by. Yeah. All right. And we know that God does not want us doing any of those things. And yet, we see these things as our way to live. There's no way to live. Yep. All right. Just think. Brothers, loving God is going to start right there. Right there. Keeping His commandments, man. I picked one. I knew there was so much that God wanted me to do that I weren't going to be able to do. I had weaknesses, man. I was a junkie. Alright? But I began with the words that came out of my mouth. I was not going to cuss anymore. The first word I eradicated from my language was GD, because most people take that to mean that those taking the name of the Lord in vain. You say GD. All right. So I eradicated that word, man, from my heart, from my mind, from my mouth. Yeah. And I kept moving forward. I kept progressing forward, never stopping. Telling myself I would never tell another lie. Never. I will not lie anymore, man. Yeah. To be quite honest with you, if you stop lying, there's something else that's real easy to stop doing at the exact same time. And that's being the thief. When you stop lying, you will also stop stealing. Why? Don't you know that a liar is a thief? When you lie to somebody, you're stealing the truth from them. Just saying, man. That's real talk. That's exactly what it is. And when you stop lying, you will stop stealing. Because I was a shoplifter, man. I wouldn't go into the store unless I came out with something. Even if I had money in my pocket, it didn't matter, man. I'm making a living. Alright, straight to the pawn shop, I'm going. Yeah, it's just what I did. But when I stopped lying, I didn't want to steal no more. I did. Yeah, I didn't want to steal no more. Because I knew at some point I was going to have to tell a lie. And then, I stopped doing the things I was ashamed of. Why? Because I wasn't going to have to lie about it no more. The things that you don't want nobody to know. Those things that you do that you don't want nobody to know, man. Yeah, alright. If you're going to stop lying, then you're going to have to stop doing those things, because it's going to come up. Trust me, guys. The moment that you make your mind up to do this, yes, life is going to come running after you. The enemy is going to come running after you. So many things that you have tried to hide, man, that you have forgotten will come surfacing up in front of you. Never fails. I can't tell you how many times I set forth and to do this thing, to be this way, to do what God said, man, and my whole world come crashing back down upon me because of something in my past. And the first thing I did, I told a lie. Oh, no, that wasn't me, or no, I didn't do that. Yeah, alright. And then, after I told that first lie, what's the point? Might as well keep on. Yeah. It just gets easier after a time. It's because we harden our heart to the conviction. Yeah. And so that when I realized this, man, of how to love God, and to be quite honest with you, it's not that we don't know this. It's that we don't want to accept this. Because There's things that we want to do. Well, you know what, man? I'll stop lying after. I'll start going to church after. I mean, you fill it in. Every one of us has been through that. All right. No, man. The time has got to be now. It has to be now. Brothers, I'm going to tell you something. You could be at a point in your life where it's now or never. I'm just saying, man. You don't know. You don't know. You ain't promised tomorrow. Yeah. How about that? What is it that you're holding back from? What is it that's holding you back? Brothers, you know, it's not hard to stand up here and holler, talk like a fool, jump up and down. It's embarrassing, but it's not hard. I'm going to tell you what's hard. What's hard is having this understanding and knowing this truth, man, and having to walk through my days. Seeing people like you, talking to people like you, man, loving people like you, knowing that you're not going to listen. You're going to keep on keeping on just the way you've been. Yeah, suffering, dying. Just saying, man. That's the hard part. That's what's hard, man. Yeah. Guys, all my life, I knew this. I knew this. This wasn't foreign to me. Every one of us has known this, brothers. I'm telling you, if you're sitting there today, it's because you have known this. God has chosen you. He's picked you out of this whole entire world. Yes, us. Low-life, thieving, whoremonger, junkies. Yes, us. God has picked us and set us apart because He loves us. This is what He wants from us. I don't know why I didn't want to see that, couldn't see that. I don't know, man. But today I know this. I know this to be true. But look, listen. All you got to do is look at who Christ went to in this world. Read the scriptures, man. Who did He go to? Who did He touch? Who did He sit with? Who did He eat with? Guys, God has chosen you. And we've made a lot of terrible decisions. We have, man. You know? But God has known this about us ahead of time. Yeah. And this is the reason why we're all sitting here today. It is the very reason, man. Your whole entire life has led your feet to this area right here and now today. All of us, including me. All of our experiences, all of our pain, all of our sorrows, all of our mistakes, man, yeah, all of it. Right here and now today. And it'll keep happening. Every step you take, every place you go, man, yeah. Whether it's a result of a mistake that you made, a bad choice that you made, man, or the result of the right choice. Yeah. Because God does love us. And all He wants from us, man, is to be loved the heck. The way that He has given it to us. I know look, you know, the hardest part for me to believe that God loved me was feeling it. Feeling it. Actually feeling it. You know? When that person that we've given to, or that person that we've done to, when they do that thing or do something back to us and prove to us that they care about us, it feels good. Nothing. There's a good feeling involved in that, man. Yeah, it's called joy. Alright. Guys, we just got to see the love that God has given to you. And then accept it. To feel it. And even though every single one of us is going through some hardship, man, look, man, everybody, especially those that are chosen by God, are all enduring a hardship. Whatever that might be. Whatever feeling that might cause within them. Everybody. Whether you're camped out, yeah, whether you're a drug addict, yeah, whatever it is, we're all going through a hardship. Whether it's relationships, every one of us does. It's necessary. It's necessary. How do I know what joy is if I haven't felt anything other than that? How do you know what light is if you've never been in the darkness? Alright. We're all sitting here today. Everybody walked down here. Yeah, we did. God has given to us. He has kept us in health. Yeah, might not be the same health, man, but we made it. Well, I got clothes on the back. God has provided to us a meal this morning, man. Yeah, and every day, even if you're outside. You know what? I camped outside, lived outside for months and months and months. Guess what? I never went a single solitary day without a meal, unless I didn't want to eat. I'm just saying, man. Yeah, think about that. All right, guys. Start right there, man. Start right there. Know that is because God loves you, provides for you, because He is a good daddy. And you will be able to return this love to Him. You know? Yeah. Starting with choosing a commandment, man. Yeah. I would encourage you to choose an alignment. That was the one that I started with, and it led me to all the rest of them. And the way I explained it, man. You got to have a love for the truth, guys. And Jesus Christ calls Himself the truth. Yeah, He does. He says, I am the truth, the way, and the light. Alright? So that by having a love for the truth, what is truthful and real, man, yeah, we love Jesus Christ because He is this truth. And if we love the truth, we'll do what He says. There's always the Bible's available, guys. Always. Yeah. Alright. We'll find out what Jesus says. You know, I can only tell you so much. You can go to a building somewhere, man, and you go to church, whatever, man, but they can only tell you so much. It's up to you, man, to learn it. It's up to you to have a relationship with the Word. Yeah. Alright. I better do one. Oh, I can't read that, man. I can't understand that. That's above me. I can't really read. I know. Hey, listen. I've made those excuses and I've heard those excuses. I know. But how bad do you want it? That's the question that you got to ask yourself. How bad do you want it? I don't know. I guess I got to that point that I wanted it worse than anything else in my life. Yeah. Maybe that was because I tried everything else and nothing else worked. I don't know. Maybe that's the way it's got to be for all of us. Maybe some of you are here today ready to make that choice, make that decision, and do that. Maybe some of you are doing that. And maybe some of you, man, some of you are not doing that and will not do that yet. But at some point in the future, after you're sick and tired of being whatever it is that you don't want to be no more, you'll remember this. Just like I did. Yeah. God's got reasons for everything. But what I'm here to tell you today, brothers, sisters, you're here. It's not coincidence. Yes, it is by design, man. And it is because God loves you. It is because God has chosen you. Yeah. It's time to start loving Him back. You're capable. I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something, man. You know, one of the reasons why it was so hard for me to believe that God loved me was because I had been such a low life. I'm just saying, man. You know, when I say that, you know, I'm talking about of this world, obviously. But, yeah, I didn't have no standards, man. Yeah, if it got me what I wanted, I didn't have no standards. I'm just saying, man. I didn't hold back nothing. Yeah. I didn't hold back nothing. Listen here. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1. We'll start at verse 18. And I'm going to read it. And I want you to ask yourself, man, is this you? For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness. But unto us which are saved, it is the power of God. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise. I will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise man, and where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath God not God made foolishness the wisdom of this world. For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world, by wisdom, knew not God. For it pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. But we preach Christ crucified, unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ is the power of God and the wisdom of God. Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. Here we go. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And God hath chosen the weak things of this world to confound the things which are mighty. And the low and base things of this world, the things which are despised, hath God chosen. And yet, things which are nothing to bring to nothing things that are, that no flesh should glory in His presence. You know, guys, I don't know about you, but that's who I was. I was the low. I was the base. I was the fool. I've done everything wrong that could be done wrong, man, yeah, and I was certainly despised because of all the things that I had done. Nobody wanted to be around me. I'm just saying. All right. God has called you, brothers. In your lowest, worst state, God has called you. I hope you guys understand that. I hope you believe that. I hope you accept that. And I hope you begin to return to God what it is that God has been trying to give to you all this time. Yeah. Because grace is a free gift. We went over that. It's right there waiting for you. It's yours. It's already yours. It's your birthright. Yeah. You were born into this kingdom of Christ. And it is your birthright. Accept it. Accept it. Believe what God says. Start loving Him first. Pick one. Pick a commandment first. I encourage you to choose life. Don't break it. But if you begin to do this, yes, and as you go forward, try not to do this. And the day that you do tell the lie, you know what's going to happen? It's going to cause you to feel a certain way. Yeah. And that certain way that you're feeling should cause you to never do it again. It's called godly sorrow, brothers, and it's part of repentance. And yeah. The question is, are you going to be real? I'm sure all of you understand you can't fake the funk of God. You just can't. He sees everything. He sees every struggle. He sees every desire. He sees every problem, man. Yeah, alright. You got to give it to Him. You can't hide that from Him. You got to give it to Him. Help Him. Ask Him to help you. Yeah. And do those things that you can. Serenity prayer. I bet most of you know the serenity prayer. Yeah, okay. That's it right there, ain't it? Yeah. Alright, brothers. Accept the things I can. Yeah. And the courage to know the difference. Wisdom and courage to know the difference. Yeah. Alright. God will help you, brothers. He will. Alright. Because I want to be brief today because it's chilly out here. It's freakish weather. Alright. Because I hope y'all understand that you are loved of God, and that we do need to love God in return, and the way to love God in return is love God. And I realize we're drug addicts, man. I get it. We're alcoholics. I get it. And in the world, they tell us that this is wrong, that this is sin. I understand that, brothers, but listen, that's not sin. The sin is when you tell lies. The sin is when you go and steal. Yeah, that's the sin. You understand? The substance is leading you to the sin. Stop the sin, and God will give you power over the substance. Was a junkie 12 years? Yeah. When I stop to sin, I gain power over the substance. Just think, it can happen, brothers. It can happen. I love you all. We got sides and sack lunches, and I think we got some kind of cereal bars or something. I don't know if you guys will be outside. If you're on any hygiene, anything like that, I got it. Alright, brothers and sisters. Let's go, Lord, close. Lord, we appreciate this love, Father. We thank you for this love that you have for us, Lord. We don't understand the depths of it, Father. We don't understand why it's not something that we could do or would do, Father, but we know that you do. Give us the strength and courage to face you, Father. Give us the strength and courage to walk to you, Lord. There's nothing that we can have from you, Father. There's nothing hidden from you, Lord. You know all of our needs. You know all of our desires. You know all of our problems, Lord. Touch us, Father. Pour your Spirit out upon us and strengthen us. Bless us with this joy and peace, Father, that we might be able to endure this, Lord. As we desire to be pleasing to you, Father. As we desire to return to you what it is that you have given to us, Lord. As we desire to be obedient in this kingdom that you have given to us. In Jesus' name we pray.